What is curiosity? And no, I'm not talking about this guy. I mean human curiosity. What is it? How can we define it? Is it normal for a human to be curious about stupid stuff? Why should a human be curious in the first place? As you can imagine, this is a rather complex topic, but let's look into it either way because I'm curious to find out more. If we were to go for the abstract definition, we would get something like this: a strong desire to know or learn something. Pretty basic, I would say. I'm curious to find out why people have this strong desire to know or learn something. I bet I would do just fine in life without knowing why planets and stars curve space-time, or without learning how to acquire a British accent for my own sake and no practical reason whatsoever. But for some reason, these things keep bubbling up in my mind and I just have to find out more. There must be something in our human nature that makes us curious. Just think about it. Where would humanity be at now if humans were not curious? I'm not an expert in this matter, but I would say they would probably be extinct. Humans were not special in any way. I mean, they were long-distance walkers, but that alone is not enough to survive. Humans were always curious about how could they make things better. They never settled with how things were. They were opportunists. They saw a chance for getting more food, they took it. They saw an opportunity for getting more resources, they took it, no matter how well they were doing at the time. Sometimes they took chances without even knowing what they were going to find. Imagine Columbus. He came by new land by accident, and instead of minding his own business and continue his journey, he risked his life because he wanted to explore, and we all know how that ended up. Being curious didn't always work out. A lot of people died because of their desire to know more about something. But seeing the big picture, I can say that being curious is probably the best property of the human mind. Even in the modern era, curiosity still plays a big role. Even though we don't depend on our curiosity to survive anymore, we still wonder about more complex stuff. Knowing how space-time works serves no purpose in our daily life, but some guy named Einstein saw that he could poke holes into Newtonian mechanics and wondered what the truth was. This is why now we have Einstein's theory of general relativity. He wanted to know just for knowing's sake and nothing more. Ultimately, during his lifetime and long after his death, his theory helped in designing new technologies and improving precision in existing ones. The device you're watching this on right now depends on general relativity. To give you another example, NASA made a little robot named, you guessed, Curiosity, that was sent to find out more about Mars. Not that it was crucial for our existence, but because they wanted to know just for knowing's sake, and within our lifetime even humans are going there because we can and because why not? Curiosity leads to discovery and innovation in many ways. When one is curious, they are constantly looking for answers, ways to better themselves, those around them, and their communities. When one is curious, they aren't afraid of failing, and that leads to new discoveries. Now, let's get back to our daily life. You might have little curiosities every now and then. We all do. As I said, it's in our nature. Don't be afraid to seek the answer, no matter how stupid the question may be. Not only that you will have a feeling of reward, but there is a chance that you're the first human in history to ask that question. And by doing so, you enrich the already vast human knowledge. Thanks for watching.